The preacher rang the church bell on a cold October day. They laid her husband in the ground where the cottonwood sway. A cattle baron stole his land with a bullet and a lie. Bought the sheriff's bags with gold and watched an honest rancher die. She stood beside the weathered fence with a little boy so small, holding back the tears she knew couldn't save him after all. Folks all whisper about a man who vanished years before. The fastest draw they ever seen was scars from every war. They said he brought the rich and cruel but spared the weak and poor, then rode beyond the mountains where no one knew him anymore. So she saddled up at sunrise with one last hope to find the outlaw everyone feared, but justice left behind. She laid her last few silver coins into his calloused hand. He shook his head and said, "Ma'am, I ain't your kind of man." She looked him in the eyes and said with tears she couldn't hide, "I'm not buying someone's vengeance. I'm not paying someone to kill. I'm just trying to save tomorrow for a little boy who's still too young to know why his daddy's gone, too young to understand if there's any good still left in you. Please help us save this land." The outlaw rode through dusty streets as every window closed. 12 hired guns stood waiting where the morning sunlight glowed. One by one they hit the ground, their pistols kicked away. He gave each man a chance to live and walk another day, till only stood the cattle baron trembling all alone. The bully who had ruled that town from a bloodstained wooden throne. He could have pulled the trigger then and ended it for good, but vengeance wasn't justice, though everybody thought it should. He dragged the man before the town and made him tell the truth about the stolen deeds, the murder, and the lies of his youth. The sheriff dropped a silver star, the town had seen enough. Sometimes the strongest victory is laying down the gun. Months rolled by, the grass grew green across the open range. Children laughed where silence once had echoed through the pain. The will bound the outlaw where the county road was thin. She said there's always room for one who's tired of wandering.
She said, "You don't know us nothing.
The fighting's finally through, but my boy already talks about growing up to be like you. Not because you wore a gun, or won the final stand, 'cause you showed up right in town, what it means to be a man." He smiled beneath his weather hat, hung his old sick gun on the gate, turned his horse toward the setting sun.
Then stop
He looked back at the widow,
at the boy